Hola a todos, ya estamos. Showcase junio. Decidme si lo escucháis bien, ¿vale? Hola a todos. El show de Xbox 2026. Vamos para allá, a ver lo que nos enseñan.
This is the Coalition Emergency Broadcast System. There are reports of multiple tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna.
Stay sharp. Don't let him surround.
There should be more guns in the trunk.
Here, strap these on.
This isn't enough. We should still head to the police station.
Right.
We're gonna have more firepower.
It's about 2 blocks up ahead.
Okay.
Come on!
Shoot, move, and watch for civilians. Get inside
Disculpad.
now.
Tenía minimizado, tío. Vale. Estos diálogos. Pero 100%. Estaba claro con que iban a empezar bien. ¿Eso qué es? Ah, conferencia.
You see that? It was something big! Like huge crab fingers picking up through the street!
Just the adrenaline hit. We need to keep moving through the underpass.
Let's get moving.
Let me see what I can do.
I'm at the pay safe. I need
Es más urbano el gameplay.
These things are all over me.
More tremors.
Más de ciudad, más estilo de eso. Menos estilo. Bicho grande, la punta mala.
Target surfacing. Open fire.
Vale, la misma mecánica para esconderse. Ah, mira.
These are goddamn breach points.
No, multiplayer no es, ¿no? Con la campaña.
Reloading. Cover me.
¡Toma!
All right. That gear said they're stuck in the pay and save. Which way?
It's on the other side of those apartments. At least that thing carved us a shortcut.
Through here.
Esto es otro fragmento.
Oh, bugger! Come on, then. Nice shot. Oh, where the hell did you lot come from?
We heard your distress call.
Well, you saved my ass. But we need to make ourselves scarce. These fuckers keep pouring in every few minutes.
More tremors. Watch it.
Right on schedule. You guys here?
Yeah. Who are you?
Private, I'm not semana.
Where's your squad?
These kids took out my squadron a couple of hours ago. We're into protecting some survivors nearby. I was about to get back and I got cornered in the
Esto mismo sistema de cambio de de armas y todo. Qué guapo, tío.
These things been coming in waves?
Qué guapada.
What's the problem till I ran out of ammo? I'm not just standing up. I got friends inside.
La sangre está un poco rara, ¿eh? Vale, eso es para cerrar esos agujeros que tiene la granada.
Reloading.
Anyone
Está
see him?
demoledora, ¿eh?
Contact front.
There's no end to these freaks!
Qué guapo, tío.
Pick him off! On your right, Tom! I got it!
Jams. Damn it. Tom.
Our roads converge again. Marcus Phoenix.
Por los pelos. Ahí lo tenemos. Ahí lo tenemos, chicos. Bien. Mucho variado. Bien, 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 bien. Mola. Mola. Octubre del 26, a final de año. Octubre del 26. Tenían que empezar con ese, tío.
Welcome to the Xbox Game Showcase. For the past 25 years, Xbox has delivered
Esta es la
some of the
jefa de-
greatest
la nueva
games of all
jefa de
time.
Xbox.
Games that changed what was possible, games that brought players together, and games that defined generations. Xbox was built on the spirit of creativity and heart. And as we kick off the show with Gears of War E-Day, it's only fitting that as we return to Xbox, we return to Gears. So today, we're announcing that Gears of War E-Day will be an Xbox console exclusive.
Exclusividad para Xbox. Esto es lo que habían
The core
comentado.
of Xbox is
¿Vale?
great games, and that's what
Cosa
today
que
is
no
all
se entiende
about.
muy bien en los años
We're going
que
to show
estamos
you more
ahora
than
ya.
25 titles from
Pero
creators
bueno,
around the
también es
world,
una marca de
followed
ellos,
by
yo
our Gears
entiendo también
Direct.
que sea exclusivo.
Enjoy the show.
Entiendo que sea exclusivo también, ¿eh?
Do I remember the moment my powers came in?
¿Qué es esto?
Well, I was being crushed to death with seawater and mud and manure, whilst holding onto my sister's hand. I remember her fingers gripped so tightly in mine that her nails drew blood.
La actriz es la que sale en Misión Imposible, ¿eh? Porque me suena un montón la cara.
I lost her grip. But she stayed away. Does stick in the memory bit, yeah.
Isabel. Hero of Bright Mars.
I know why you're here. You want to talk about them?
Lleva esto,
They're
tío.
not real heroes.
You ever seen a legend in the flesh?
All that power.
¿Fable?
They use it.
Me
Killing
suenan
mindless
personajes.
beasts.
Esto es Fable, tío. Esto es
Fighting
Fable.
petty villains. None of that matters.
Look for the guild, shut out.
A real hero knows how to wield power.
Esto es Fable.
Don't waste time on trivialities.
You're back. And dressed like a
A ver, han dicho que se retrasa a
Things
2027.
to worry about the vegetables.
A hero knows how to live with their choices.
Oi! What the fuck was that?
Well, I was just...
Just sent my brother into the infinite fucking abyss without even asking permission.
Remorse? Remorse is for the guilty. Look, I will tell you what I told them. Albion is broken, and I'm going to mend it. Albion doesn't need heroes. It needs a hero.
You're a monster.
And that hero is me.
Fable. Había leído Chaval, tío. Era la protagonista, no sé. ...2027, lo que hemos dicho. 23 de febrero del 27. Bueno, esto ya se sabía también. Día 1 en Game Pass, ¿vale? Estos son los que vienen día 1 en Game Pass.
You've heard the story. Halo, the Chief, stuff of legends. But that's not the story I'm telling today. This one, you haven't heard. Op started simple enough. Drop in, grab the goods, get out before anyone noticed. Well, guess what? They noticed.
¡Halo, tío! ¿El nuevo Halo? ¡Qué pintarraca tiene esto, ¿no?
Now you ready to get to it? You serve long enough, you learn to read a battlefield. This place, more of a freak show. And trust me, I know freaky.
Have you enjoyed your stay so far, Demon?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're on the clock. The thing with simple jobs is, they always get complicated. Plans change. Odds get worse.
Qué buena pinta, ¿eh?
My advice, bring a Spartan.
3 new missions. 3 nuevas misiones. Es la
Chief, you ever
campaña,
get
tío.
tired of being a strong, almost
La
silent
campaña de
type?
Halo.
No.
28 de julio de 2026. Uy, día 1 en Game Pass. 28 de julio 26. Halo, campaña. ¿Por qué quieres que te diga, tío? Pues nos la vamos a hacer entera. Sin problema. Joder, ¿cómo se ve esto, tío?
It's like it calls to
Pero
me.
cómo se ve de bien, tío.
You and my father found that island thanks to me.
There's more to this than you understand. More than you can handle.
proven myself.
Have you? Have you really?
A sword keeps you alive. A dagger wins the fight. Look at this place. It's mad.
The final confrontation is about to begin!
Where are the others? This was dead. They're all dead. Move! But you couldn't have said, hey, Lenny.
Muy bien,
You know those ancient death curse rumors? Well,
muy
maybe
bien
they're
este
true.
juego, tío.
Sit in.
Resonance, A Plague Tale Legacy. Ah, este es el que dijeron, 27 de agosto. Ah, tío, 27 de agosto. A Plague Tale.
You ever heard of the Midnight Channel?
Muy buena pinta también,
That Midnight Channel before she died too.
Muy buena pinta también.
Oh, where are we?
Whoa.
Feels like we're someplace totally different. Watch out!
Now then, whatever's going on here,
Persona también.
we're getting to the bottom of it.
To wield a persona is to wield direct control of one's heart. And the heart is strengthened through bonds.
Doesn't it sound cool?
Someone had to see that. I'm glad it was you.
Was that supposed to be him?
Good times never seem to last long, do they?
I hate you, sneaky, stupid, bully jerk! I can't wait!
So, shall we?
Really? Sweet!
Come on, don't call me that.
All shadows were originally born from humans.
Well, then that means Senpai got killed by her other self.
No! Get out of here! Don't look at me! Does that mean you're just gonna stuff me back in your head and pretend I'm not Rhea? I can't! I can't!
Persona! All right. Which means that we also gotta catch whoever's tossing people in here.
I think I'd like to help too. I'm not running away from this. Well, but I have no problem taking down shadows. It's over!
So yeah, I'll be counting on you, partner.
Ah, estaba comprobando a ver si se
Let's team
veía
up
bien.
and catch this jerk.
Es un persona, tío. No sé qué. ¿Cuál es? Persona 4 reviva. 18 de febrero del 27. Nuevo personaje. No me interesa. Los personas, la verdad es que no los he jugado. Es por turnos. Y es que no tengo tiempo, tío, para tanto. Pero bueno, está bien. Está bien que lo apunten también. Interesante sistema.
My friends and I used to argue about what ended the world.
De que
A weapon. A virus. Something worse. Started in quiet towns. Empty roads. Places the world forgot. Survivors found each other, built walls, pushed back against the night. We'll always have each other's back.
Yo esto lo he jugado.
The world has become more dangerous than ever. dead aren't just wandering anymore. They hunt. In the end, it doesn't.
¿Qué parece de las sofás, tío? Vale. Un partido brutal.
Is that when the dead come through the dark, so do we.
Músculos a tope. ¿Cómo se llama esto? Ah, State of Decay 3. Sí, 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 es que el 2 estaba por ahí, efectivamente. El 2 estaba por ahí. Sí, el State of Decay es
On the Sea
una
of
saga que
Thieves,
tiene.
there have been plenty of grand adventures. But what if you could make
Bueno,
your
empezó
own
fuerte,
Sea
han
of
empezado
Thieves
con
experience?
Gear Wars y Halo.
With our new
La
free
verdad es que
update,
dos jugué
Custom
a revés.
Seas, you can.
Gear Wars
Let
no,
me
no lo vamos a
explain.
fumar entero. Y
You
el Halo
can create
campaña,
new
28
ways
de
to
julio,
play.
mi
Like
intención es
Rowboat
jugarla
Royale,
también,
where
sí,
small
porque-
but bloodthirsty
Yo no
crews
juego
duke
así.
it out in a
Y este,
furious
a Plague
battle
Tale
to the
nuclear,
death.
sí.
Just remember
Tiene
to
buena
watch
pinta.
out for explosive barrels. Oh, I'm sure they're fine.
Este la verdad que
Or skeleton snipe
Porque no lo
hunt,
hagan.
where the sharpest shooter with the highest score wins. Or maybe you just want to spawn this, and these, and one of those, and absolutely loads of these, and, well, you get the idea. You could create a cinematic masterpiece. With enhanced camera tools, you could show romance, action, or tragedy. Or maybe just show the world from a whole new perspective. Or you could even just create a place to hang. Literally, if you want. Or you could come together for a party. Or maybe you want somewhere you can just kick
2027
back
el
and
estilo que explica
relax. Whatever
Que
your
no me he apuntado la
piratical
fecha.
pursuits
No han dicho
may
fecha.
be, we're
Pero vamos, este va a
giving
salir
you
día 1 Game Pass,
keys
seguro.
to the seas. There's a
Tiene
whole
muy buena
new
pinta, ya te
world
digo,
of
parecía de las sofás
possibility
total.
ready to explore. So dive in and unleash your creativity. The tools are now in your hands. What you do with them is up to you. Just try not to wreck the place.
Sesión 20, vamos, ni de casualidad lo toco. No, no. Qué juego que ni vamos.
There is a liar in these tunnels.
No. Stalker no, pues no me digas que es Metro, tío. Dime que es Metro, tío.
They call him Führer. But that is not your name.
Pues Stalker o Metro, no hay otro.
Your name is Hunter. As a Spartan, you were a legend. You stood for something. But where are the Spartans now? To protect the metro from you. You promised a brighter future.
Mira el detalle de las moscas, tío. Qué bárbaro. ¿Cómo se ve este? Madre mía, cómo se ve.
Your name. You swore to crush the enemy, to face them head on, and guide the metro to the light.
Metro está muy guapo el tema de las armas porque son customizables, son... Con nada tienes que ir montándote tú las armas, fabricándolas, objetos.
within. Every step and every move drowns you deeper in lies.
Está muy guapo, sí.
Your lies. And now, Hunter, that legendary Spartan is gone. Turned to ash. I won't stop until the Führer burns with him.
Buah, ¿cómo está esto, macho? Está muy guapo, tío, la ambientación. Como si hubieran cogido un nitro y lo hubieran modernizado a tope, tío. Febrero del 27. Vale, me lo imaginaba que se iba para el año que viene.
World Premiere.
Vale. Han venido potentes, se han anunciado cosas muy chulas, ¿eh? ¿Qué hace, loco? ¿Qué hace? ¿Qué hace un pájaro? Loco, ¿qué hace? Es original, ¿eh? Qué bárbaro, tío. Back Mappy.
World Premiere.
Te viene algún pepino, tío, o sea... Sí. ¿Qué es esto? Un juego chinoso. Juego chinoso de Koei.
Countless wars have been waged
¿Qué es
throughout
esto?
history in pursuit of the elixir of immortality. A
¿Team
champion
Ninja?
rises, destined to quell the chaos of this senseless cycle.
What do we need? No creo, ¿no? Pues... creo que sí. No lo sé, no lo sé.
Awaken. Phoenix.
¿Culón? ¿2? ¿What? ¿Cómo? Me lo fumo, pero vamos.
So, it was you
Culón 2,
who set the
tío.
red cliffs ablaze.
No me esperaba que fuera Culón. 2027, tío, qué bueno. Qué cantidad de juegos, madre mía. Qué bárbaro, ¿eh? Qué
You're
bárbaro.
ready for the challenge and the reward of opening your very own cult.
Nothing can beat us, nothing can break us, nothing can shock us, nothing can
Se viene
shake
fumadón.
us. I know
You'll be going to
Bedford
beautiful Bedford County, USA,
Bedford Country.
teaming with locals waiting to join our family.
You scare me? You don't scare me.
You better reevaluate your life choices.
You pissed off a random person on the street. You want a trophy?
Even if they don't know it yet.
nothing can beat us, nothing can break
Build a cult, and I will shield you from the apocalypse. Join us. Join us.
nothing can stop our love.
Locura, padre.
owner of a severed human head.
Join us. Marzo del 2027.
World premiere.
Espera.
Left your people behind.
No me lo creo.
Believing time would see them heal.
Es un DLC, tío, que van a sacar.
But what is left in the dark? Seconds. And some
Tengo pendiente de jugarlo, precisamente la primera parte.
cannot be broken.
Sí que es, tío. Pues una segunda parte esto. Este que tiene más lucha, ¿no? Que el otro. El otro era más narrativo.
Accept what waits for you.
Senua Saga, tío. ¿Es otro juego? Senua 2027, tío. ¡Guau! ¡Guau! Y tiene más pinta de que va a ser más lucha, tío. Tía, pero Senua está muy bien, colega. Está muy bien. Tengo que jugar uno el primero, tío, ya te digo. Fallout?
Welcome to the surface, a sprawling paradise. Meet the locals, learn to fish. Doesn't that sound nice? What a hoot! You found loot. This is no time to hoard. Share your stroke of luck with your pals. All aboard. Build your camp as a team. Hey, life's pretty swell. But in this Appalachian wonderland, all is not well. Gadzooks! It's worse than expected. Enemies are waiting in places undetected. So suit up, son, and defend our great nation. And gather all your friends when you fight this infestation. That's the play, Daddy-O. We'll tackle them all. Rebuilding our bright future from the ashes, rising tall. When you hear adventure calling, when you're looking for kicks. Answer the call of Vault. Answer the call of Vault. Answer the call of Vault 70. Oh dear.
Pídele rewards. 7 de junio hasta 6 de junio. Gratis. Pues nada, ya tenemos Fallout gratis. Infestation. Tenuas, tío. Guau, qué pepinos, No, nos han quedado atrás, desde luego. Están anunciando buenos títulos, Esto es Doom, tío. Esto es un DLC, tío. Es un DLC. Del juego. La verdad es que a mí, vamos a ver, Doom Eternal, este último, os tengo que reconocer que no lo acabé. No me agradó del todo. O sea, jugablemente sí, al principio es entretenido, tiene momentos chulos, pero se me hizo pesado, tío. Pero os lo digo en serio, se me hizo el juego pesado. Y fíjate que tenía una pinta increíble el juego, ¿eh? De hecho, tú lo ves y dices, ¡guau! Pero al final... No sé. Era siempre lo mismo, siempre lo mismo, siempre lo mismo. No me llegó a llenar del todo. Ya a lo mejor le doy alguno una segunda oportunidad. Si esto es un DLC lo volveremos a jugar. Pero de momento ya te digo que a mí no me agradó del todo. El tema del escudo está bien, pero tampoco te cambia la vida, ¿sabes lo que te digo? Es un poco más de lo mismo, ¿verdad? Está muy bien, lo del tema del escudo, poder combatir con el escudo, protegerte, además devolver los ataques con los colores, está muy bien. Es un juego muy llamativo, pero en serio, no me llama mucho la atención. Cosas increíbles, eso también te lo digo. Pero quiero saber... Y la música me falló, tío. Os lo digo en serio. Esperaba mejor música, tío. Porque estos tienen una música muy buena. Una banda sonora muy buena. The Dark Ages es eso. Revelations. ¿Es un nuevo juego o es una expansión? 7 de julio. No sé lo que es. Si es un nuevo juego, pues no sé. Ya veremos, pero vamos. Ostras, pero muy bien, ¿eh? Llevamos ya unos cuantos tochos, ¿eh? Muy bien. Oh. Chavales, lo tengo que quitar, porque la música tiene copyright, Tiene un copyright que flipas. Tiene un copyright que flipas y no puedo ponerlo. Ahora cuando acabe, pues lo pondremos. Este es de coches. Una canción de Green Day ponen. Crazy Taxi. Bárbaro. Bueno, ya se ha acabado. A ver. Siguiente. No transparente. Un cube transparente, bueno. Está chulo.
In the frozen north, we know only one way of life. We know the thunderous crash of the waves against our ships. We know the bite of cold steel. The roar of fires that consume our enemies.
Llevamos 40 minutos, o sea, que estamos por la mitad del evento. Age of Empires. Esto lo jugaba yo hace siglos, tío.
Because Valhalla opens its gates only to the worthy. And the next proving ground awaits just beyond the horizon.
Riders of the North Expansion. A finales del 26. Bueno. Bueno. ¿En serio? ¿Minecraft? Pero en plataforma. Anda, mira. Sí, es original. ¿Una construcción también? No. No creo. Dungeons. En septiembre.
World premiere.
Ladies and gentlemen, admirers of the mysteries of magic, take your seats before the lights go down and the curtain rises, for our next act is about to begin. Are you sitting comfortably? Are you prepared to witness feats both mystifying and illuminating? Watch closely then, and let the shadows tell their story. Behold, the famous Jacob Menturo, stage magician extraordinaire. So brilliant were his tricks, it cast 5 long shadows behind him. They called themselves Masters. Through a deal with the devil, the Masters sought yet more power. Their deal demanded a sacrifice, and in the darkness, they chose Jacob. Jacob was trapped in eternal torment, but the devil had other plans. He pulled Jacob from his infernal nightmare and offered a new deal. Face their legions, their tricks, every abomination they command. Take what should have been his. Escape if he can. Psst. That's your cue. Run.
¿Qué es esto, tío? Oh, qué pinta que tiene. ¿Me puedes dar la vuelta al escenario? ¿Cómo? The Devil's Deals, Magician.
A deal's a deal, Jacob. I'll see you soon.
2027, tiene una pinta increíble, ¿eh? Una pinta que no veas, macho. Me ha gustado mucho, tío, el trailer. Es muy diferente.
What would you give for victory? Your life? The lives of your sons? The line between victory and defeat is
vale, ya sabes. ¿Sabéis lo que es, no? Un Soul que jugamos aquí de la época de Napoleón.
Terrible and divine.
No me acuerdo el nombre, pero
Destroy
es
your enemies.
100%.
Break their will.
100%.
Would you have the strength? The resolve to wield it?
Mola mucho los diseños. Vamos a ver qué fecha tiene. Yo creo que se va para el año que viene también. Así que está muy bien, ¿eh? A mí me gustó la idea.
If destiny was there, within reach, could you sacrifice everything?
Oh, güey. No esperaba esto.
For your country. For your empire. For your emperor.
Valor Mortis, justamente. Dime fecha. Septiembre. Septiembre del 26. Buena, buen Soul también. Muy bueno. Madre mía, cómo se pone septiembre, tío.
What is it you're after? Don't take this the wrong way, but we've been watching you. You've got
Es una barbaridad. Lo que hay en
and a
septiembre no
lot
tiene
of promise.
ningún tipo de sentido. Ningún tipo de sentido.
Are you ready to talk about planning a real heist, partner?
Y todo por GTA, madre mía. ¿Se va a montar una?
Welcome to our Thieves Guild. Our members will show you the ropes. This job is going to need every trick in the book.
I heard that caravan should arrive tomorrow.
Some jobs call for slick distractions and quick fingers, but you never truly know what's behind a door. Or if that's not quite your style, step out of the shadows and take a direct approach. There's other treasure all around the world, if you know where to look and are willing to fight for it. Whether it's fortune, adventure, or danger, the Thieves Guild has everything you need, as long as you're willing to take it.
Don't mind if I do. Hands off the cheese. I got here first. Oh.
8 de julio, el de Electron Online. Otro de Electron. O el de caza o alguno de estos. O de aviones. más raro. Flight Simulator 2024, bueno. Pues muy bien. Alguna cosilla más. Aún tiene que dar algún pepino más por ahí. Pero vamos, han anunciado juegos muy tochos, ¿eh?
The mountain stands here, yet it cannot be seen. The wind passes without a sound. People move within.
Ah, devuélveme. Sí. Es que este juego es tan amplio, tío. Tiene tantas cosas. Lo han ampliado un montón de veces, pero claro, como el juego está evolucionando en China sin parar, tiene una de contenido por salir aquí, que vamos, tienen 2 años de contenido para sacar. O sea, es una infinidad de cosas. Jugablemente es la leche, pero demasiado, tío, demasiado. No sé, que me hace un poco de bola por eso, porque hay demasiado contenido, me abruma, tío. Tiene una barbaridad de cosas. Yo la campaña, pues hice 2 o 3 tramos de la campaña, pero vamos, tenías que investigarte las zonas que son grandísimas, o sea, son zonas hiper gigantes, o sea, tienes que empezar a mejorar el personaje a unos niveles brutales. Esto es lo que pasa con los juegos gratis, tipo MMO, así, sí, porque casi todo es lucha con PvE. Entonces, hay que mejorar el personaje a unos niveles brutales y tienes que estar farmeando, no sé. Una barbaridad de juego, ¿eh? Os lo digo, lo que no lo hayáis probado está totalmente gratuito. Y lo actualizan un montonazo, lo que pasa que es dedicarle horas y horas y horas y... Yo no tengo tanto tiempo. Este me interesa, por favor, dime fecha. Esto es una barbaridad de juego, tío. Es un Metroidvania. Es Castlevania... no sé cómo se llama. Pero tiene una pinta... Mira qué pinta tiene esto. Dime fecha de esto. Y si me lo traes en Game Pass ya...
No one believed me when I said the newest Belmont
tiene una pinta. ¿Cartas? Esto no sé lo que es exactamente, lo de las cartas.
God has given you another chance, Rose. You must use it wisely
que
to better control your curse and strengthen yourself.
You are no more than an irritating thing. What makes you think you can stop me this time?
I've always wanted a pet Belmont.
Stupid girl. I will show you what hell is.
I am Rose Belmont, and I will hunt the night.
Octubre. Voy a final de año. Belmont's Curse. Pues ya tenemos fecha también. Madre mía, qué final de año, tío. Septiembre, octubre, madre mía.
Some years have a color to them. A haze that seems to fill the whole world. In its glow, you discover wonderful new places. Dear friends you always needed. And golden moments which linger on the warm breeze. as you live your days as dreams.
Es que los juegos que han salido, tío, los juntas con los juegos que hay en Play y es una barbaridad lo de septiembre, ya digo, es que se está cargando de una forma.
World Premiere.
Qué bárbaro, tío. ¿De miedito o de qué es esto? ¿Persona 6? ¿What? O sea, sacan el Persona 5 y el nuevo Persona 6. Vale. No enseña nada, o sea que...
World Premiere.
Activision. Vamos a ver. Ahora anunciarán el nuevo Call of Duty, efectivamente. ¿No? ¿Y no Real Beyond? Y digo, será el nuevo Call of Duty, no sé. ¿Dragón? ¿Spiro? No sé cómo se dice. Creo que sí. ¿Era Spiro? Suena bien. Me sonaba Spiro, efectivamente. Verano del 27.
It's my kind of night. Alarms are ringing. Bullets are flying.
What you do that for?
My fingers slipped.
And every copper in the tangle is on my tail.
Hooligans, come to order.
Piss off! Let me introduce you to some of my esteemed colleagues.
Even my schemes have schemes.
Me, I prefer to make it up as I go.
Morgan! Oh, you'll have better odds getting through without me.
Everyone knows you're easy pickings for someone with any sand.
Then give my regards to the Sandman.
Cheap rubbish.
A corpse in hand is worth two in the grave, as they say.
Look at the bloody airships. We're not here for you.
Not here for me. I'm Anne fucking Darrow.
Time to lay our hands to me. mischief.
We've been preparing to rob Griswick's vault for months now. We're putting the heist tonight, yeah? Morgan, get to that crane to lower the ship.
Greetings. I am the Miracle Industries auto-loading crane. If you have the authority, I am at your service.
What happens if I fired a few holes in you?
The lift is now unlocked.
Ah, defeat. How sad. You were all doing so well.
Do you expect us to go quietly?
Well, I certainly don't expect any trouble from some of Avalon's most disposable citizens.
Hello, frightened human. I can get you out of this. You've just jumped about 25 years back in time. This place, on this day, is ripe for changing the course of history.
This life ain't one for granted easy choices. But I just found a way to control the past. Change who's in control. Make things unfair in our favor. Brought you a little toy with a big mouth.
What a proper little villain.
A better villain than you'll ever be, you decrepit old soak.
The pimp, the plod, the priest. Who do we like the least? Oh, it's different how they do ya. The ways they stick it to ya. And when they're done with chucking it up the old downstairs, well, they're all gonna screw you in the end.
Nothing's ever given to folk like us, especially not the future. But this time, we've a chance to steal it. What more could an honest thief ask for?
Stairs, well, they're all going to screw you in the
¿Qué me suena? Me suena de este juego. Clock War Revolution, sí. No me entiendo.
Clockwork Revolution is an original experience full of intriguing characters and incredible world building. And it's an Xbox console exclusive coming in 2027. Thank you so much for joining us today. This is a milestone year for us as we celebrate 25 years with you. And we're excited about our lineup of iconic games. Record-breaking Forza Horizon 6, the return of Master Chief, rebuilt from the ground up, the extraordinary world of Fable, full of choice and consequences. Incredible games from our partners at Sega, 4A Games, Koei Tecmo, and more. And players can look forward to 2 upcoming exclusives, Gears of War E-Day in 2026 and Clockwork Revolution in 2027. In a moment, we'll dive into Gears of War E-Day, but before we do, one franchise that has been with us from the beginning is Call of Duty. Now, it's bigger than ever, with a new Modern Warfare later this year and a movie on the way. Last month, the teams at Infinity Ward and Activision gave us a glimpse of the story and gameplay. Today, they are back with a first look at DMZ, reimagined in a way that only Call of Duty can deliver.
Me dejan el último anuncio de Call of Duty, tío. Me parece flipante. Lo han quitado de Game Pass, entiendo. No sé.
유명한 용도 아래 우리 조선 반도는 질서정연하고 강력하다. 남부 차단 구역에서 발생했던 산업 사고는 우리 공화국의 용적 투쟁으로 이미 수습되어 조국의 안전엔 흔들림이 없다. 차단 구역은
Que anuncian el DMZ. No he puesto en el multijugador, directamente con el DMZ.
I'm gonna head downstairs real quick. See if there's any weapons or gear laying around.
Vale.
I'm gonna be fine. It's only gonna take 2 seconds.
I say again, that's a negative. Okay, get your ass upstairs.
Damn, he's down. Let's go help him.
Hell no. That's on him. I told him to get his ass up here.
Copy. Where are we at on the intel?
Got it. Alright. Let's find that HVT.
On you.
Overwatch to actual. Letting that intel compromise your location. Enemies are alerted to your position.
Shit.
Yeah, they know we're here.
Damn.
Okay. Alright, let's just find that HVT. Hey, hold on.
What's up?
Let's just... Hey, you good, man?
Fuck.
Yeah, you're all right.
No, que no tiene... No apunta, tío. Hola, hola, hola. Hola, 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 hola. ¿Cómo se siente eso, no? De raro.
Was that the HVT?
Hey, fuck the HVT. Let's just go to Expo.
Fuck! I got you, man.
Yeah.
You good?
Yep. Let's just get out of here.
All right. Let me get some ammo.
Yep.
La dispersión que tienen las balas, ¿no? Es una locura. Una locura, tío.
Oh, hell yeah.
Es que disparaba desde la cadera, una cosa más rara.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, shit. I'm
Como no te
inside.
dures.
Get your ass to the roof right now.
Copy. Please have medical. Oh, thank you. Hey, Locker, you downstairs?
Negative. Head up the ladder. Going up to the roof.
Oh, shit!
¡Qué barbaridad! Pero lo de siempre, o sea, un juego que debería de ser gratis, porque el DMZ, Warzone, todos estos deberían de ser gratis para que sean juegos masivos donde la gente complete servidores. Si lo meten con el juego de ahora 80 pavos, pues para mí error. Para mí error. La campaña está muy bien, multijugador ya lo saben. Si te has fijado, no han anunciado ni el multiplayer, ¿eh? O sea, el multiplayer no han dicho nada. Ah, van a hacer un directo de Gears Wars. Ah, ahora te lo ponen. Está chulo el remake que he jugado yo este año y...
Welcome to the Coalition, here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, home of Gears of War. When Gears debuted in 2006, it instantly redefined the genre. And now in 2026, we're on the cusp of another rare moment. A chance to honor where we've been, celebrate with our fans, and lay the foundation for where Gears is going next. To get there, we're taking it all the way back to the day the world changed and the fight began, Emergence Day. It's a day of unimaginable loss that sits at the heart of our universe. And today, for the first time, we're ready to take you inside the studio and show you all the ways to play with our new movements, weapons, and modes that will make E-Day the most brutally satisfying Gears yet.
Is that all you got?
Before we talk about what this game is, I think it's important to share why we chose E-Day. When we started this project, we were moving to Unreal Engine 5.
Fíjate el detalle de Call of Duty,
foundation
únicamente han enseñado
so we
DMZ,
took
no
a
han
moment
enseñado
to reflect on what
multiplayer,
makes
tío.
Gears
Se
so
han basado
special
en
to
DMZ.
us and to our fans.
Y
We realized
a
that
mí me ha
all of the
colocado
things that make this
totalmente
world
para que
feel
veas
so
en qué
unique,
situación tan
brotherhood,
lamentable
brutality,
está Call of Duty. O
that
sea, que ni
melancholy
siquiera quiere
beauty,
enseñar ya
over-the-top
el
spectacle,
multijugador.
they're all perfectly set up
Es
in this
increíble,
one
tío.
moment in time. E-Day.
De hecho, creo que no está ni en Game Pass,
The
Call of
moment the
Duty
locust
del año
ripped through the
este año.
ground and changed the
No va
history
a
of
estar en
Sarah
Game
forever. And to tell that story, we wanted to build an experience that evoked the vibes of the original Gears game.
Ellos se lo han ganado, o sea, todos se lo han ganado a pulso. Han
So we
destrozado la
started
saga
with this
y es
one
así.
still from the Mad World trailer. It's Marcus facing down the locust, defiantly firing into the darkness against overwhelming odds. And we said, this is the emotional core of Gears. This is the tone and feeling that we wanted to build our next game around.
This is our most ambitious game yet. E-Day is a story we haven't been able to tell before because we didn't have the technology to do it. We finally have the tools to reimagine the Gears world at a new, unprecedented level of detail. We're pushing Gears to new heights with the densest, most detailed world we've ever created.
Es que no hace falta más, o sea, este juego se tiene que ver como se tiene que ver.
Large-scale environments.
It's even worse from up here.
Fully dynamic ray trace lighting.
Pero vamos, que la base la tenían ya hecha, La base del combate
and
está
richer
ya hecha más
real-time
que sobra.
destruction. Starting with an empty hard drive, we literally rebuilt everything from scratch. Characters, enemies, weapons, animation, sound, the world itself. And then we tear it apart in front of you.
Look out! Coming down!
You'll fight against bigger and more brutal enemies with new and craftier weapons and navigate the battlefield with more natural character movement so that every moment of emergence plays smoother and hits harder.
This is a game that feels like Gears, but plays like new. It's a return to the feelings that we had when we played the original games, but now reimagined, evolved, and enhanced with the power of a new engine.
E-Day is set before the events of the original Gears of War. After decades of conflict, peace has finally been declared on Sarah, and the Gears have returned home.
Love you, baby.
Marcus Phoenix and Dominic Santiago are young veterans trying to adjust to civilian life while grieving the loss of someone they both loved. Carlos Santiago, Dom's older brother and Marcus's best friend.
To Carlos.
To Carlos. Best fucking brother anyone could ask for.
Carlos died in combat in a moment of sacrifice before the war ended, and without him, Marcus and Dom's relationship is distant.
The emotions from our refinery, intense power.
With the world just barely on the cusp of peace and our characters coming to terms with their new reality, the locusts emerge and change everything.
The Coalition Emergency Broadcast System. There are reports of multiple tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna. Strap these up.
E-Day tells not one, but two origin stories. The start of this world falling apart, and a brotherhood coming together. And over the course of 3 intense days, you'll see how loss reshapes this world and our characters, beginning with a night of desperate survival in a brand new city.
We decided to focus our story on just one city, so you could really feel what war does to people. When we started creating Kelowna, we wanted it to be more than just a backdrop. We wanted to feel alive, like it was another character in the story, packed with layers and personality. Kelowna used to be all about innovation and discovery. But years of industrialization for the Cog War effort totally reshaped it. With such a rich history, it made sense to lean into that classic Gears retro vibe. Towering architecture, robust vehicles, and grounded technology. Kind of like those gritty industrial cities from the 1970s. We also looked right outside these windows at the mountains, the ocean, and local landmarks to help give Kelowna its unique style. As you play the campaign, the city reveals itself through the main districts. The historic center, with its classic Gears architecture in stone and steel. The downtown core, more modern, reshaped by decades of industrial growth. The military airfield, set at the forest edge with shipyards nearby, the refineries, and supporting working-class neighborhoods, built around constant emulsion production.
Gears plays best in a city, and Kelowna is the ultimate battlefield. Kelowna's density, tight streets, mixed with open spaces, let us rethink how Gear moves through the world, and it created the perfect stage for greater scale and verticality in combat. Our soldiers are basically giant tanks in armor. They slam into cars, weaving through hails of bullets. And we wanted to keep that heaviness, but add more fluidity to how you move through the battlefield. Cover is life in Gears.
Sí, tiene el sistema de esconderse. No sé cómo
We completely rebuilt our movement and cover system with smoother transitions and a bigger range of cover heights and shapes, including new low ground cover. This all allows us to create more complex and organic feeling spaces than ever before. From sprint, you can now slide, which lets you quickly get under objects, slide around corners, or transition more smoothly into cover from a run. And we added the ability to jump, which really opened up this citywide battleground. We get to play with more verticality, climbing walls and vehicles, or clearing gaps in crumbling buildings to reach new flanking routes. At the heart of our gameplay is still that great Gears combat puzzle. A mix of unique enemy combinations, tactical weapon choices, and your ability to read and move through the arena. But now you have more choice than ever, and we get these peaks of almost action movie.
Yo, chicos, la cosa queda así, la verdad es que quedo contento, Han sacado bastantes juegos.
Land next to your buddy and revive him, scramble through cover, slide under a truck, and hit safety on the other side. We get these amazing Gears playgrounds, small and large, where all these elements come together, and the city is filled with them.
Our missions move across the city, from linear fights in narrow streets and alleys to more open districts, where you have access to entire neighborhoods. Now you have strategic choices. Do you take the enemy head-on? Do you flank them from a side entrance? Or do you climb up to the balcony across the street and take them all out with your long shot? It's up to you. And if you're playing co-op with your friends, well, then you can try all three at the same time. Taking your own path reveals small stories from the city. Survivors trapped in an apartment.
La pregunta que tengo yo es, ¿puedes ir con amigos? O sea, ¿puedes jugar en cooperativo y cada uno puede ir con
Gears ready an ambush. You still have your orders, but it's up to you to decide where you offer to help or how much of the city you choose to explore.
And that city is fully realized. To create a city of this scale and detail, we needed to invest in an entire suite of tools. tools for roads, intersections, sidewalks, e-holes, buildings, rooftops, and pipes. We have a procedural content generation toolset for scattering millions of pieces of trash and debris across the ground to make Kelowna feel lived in. This is the largest, most complex location you've ever seen in a Gears game.
But the board control is connected to an older antenna. I can reconfigure their radios to reach Afira.
Do it. The remaining Gears will hold the fort.
In other Gears games, the world's basically already dead. There are very few human survivors left. But in E-Day, you're watching a live city get ripped apart in front of you. People who once went to work, sporting events, and celebrated the possibility of peacetime are now stopped in their tracks. They abandon their cars and run for survival, attempting to find refuge in subways or stores. A glimpse of a child's toy or dinner left uneaten are reminders of what's been lost and the horror of what the locusts have unleashed.
You'll experience the locust decimation at all scales in E-Day through our customized destruction technology. E-holes are back, unleashing waves of enemies from under your feet at any moment.
As a game design element, getting to use E-holes again as a spawn mechanic is brilliant. Locusts can come out of the ground anywhere, you can toss a grenade in to close them up, just adds this great tactical layer to encounters.
But you'll also encounter massive sinkholes that'll pull down vehicles and entire buildings. And no amount of detail is too small, as micro-destruction goes beyond what we've ever done before with chippable cover across a range of materials. Your impact is real, visceral, and leaves a mark on the world. Destroyed Beauty has long been a visual pillar of Gears of War, and we finally get to show the before, making the after hit that much harder. You'll recognize a neighborhood that was once intact is now completely destroyed. You'll walk through city streets filled with smoke and fire, and it feels completely different from how you first experienced it. You start getting this real feeling of the city's a character, and it's really under attack. It's the fall of Kelowna.
Va a ser brutal este juego.
E-Day is an intentionally intimate story. There's this colossal event going on in the plot, but the actual characters and the journey they go on is where you get to explore themes of burden, of loss, and of loyalty. The whole world of Gears is about characters. It's the nightmarish monsters from below versus the soldiers that hold the line in a war for survival.
Exactamente. Okay. Y la central estaba en un estadio de fútbol, igual que
No way, this is real.
It's
pretty fucking real to me. On your feet.
This was our opportunity to focus on what makes Gears characters so special and what makes our enemies so iconic. The entire campaign is played from the perspective of our new squad, Bravo. As the invasion breaks out, you'll meet Mags Carter, a former Gear now sweating it out at Kelowna's emulsion refinery.
Now, why don't you come talk shit when your balls drop? And quit going through my stuff.
And you'll also meet rookie cadet Lucas Reyes.
What the hell?
A sharp comms officer who never made it to the front lines despite his dreams of military glory.
Holy fucking shit.
Mags and Lucas, together with Marcus and Dom, are 4 soldiers thrown together, fighting through tensions with each other while fighting the Locusts, ultimately forging their bonds in battle.
We follow Bravo Squad with our cinematic cameras, just like the intense war movies we love. The shots are intentionally gritty and a bit shaky, and leaning into these rough edges is what makes you feel like you're right in the middle of the action.
Los combates con los jefes son
Bravo's story also intertwines with others called to defend the city, including returning characters like warrior philosopher Ty Caliso.
Our roads converge again. Marcus Phoenix.
Ty.
and fans of the books will finally get to see the hard-ass Raven pilot Gil Gettner in-game for the very first time.
Let's go and fuck this mess.
Marcus and Dom are absolute legends. You can spot those strong jaws and thick necks from a mile away. But if you go too realistic, you lose those unique features that make them stand out. Honestly, Marcus just isn't Marcus if you take away his classic perma-scout. So instead of chasing perfect realism, we focused on making them believable and memorable, respecting the details that really make them who they are.
Material and character fidelity in Gears of War E-Day far surpasses anything we've been able to achieve before. Our facial animation systems have been completely upgraded for E-Day, with 3 times more joints and over 350 facial shapes sculpted for each head alone to really represent the emotion in our characters. Marcus has more detail in his eyelashes than his entire character model did in the original Gears of War on Xbox 360.
Phoenix, Marcus, Sergeant, 26 RTI C Company. Next to Ken, Adam Phoenix.
With the amount of layers we have, we've never had fidelity at this scale. Combined with a much more sophisticated animation rig, this allows us to have way more expressive characters with a huge range. From a small smirk to yells on the battlefield.
Come and get some, you goddamn grubs!
Your experience takes on a new intensity. We're pushing
no
the graphical limit with 4K Ultra HD resolution, native HDR10 rendering, hardware ray tracing at 60 frames per second in campaign, and up to 120 frames per second in multiplayer.
When it comes to the Locust, to make them more believable, we made them scarier. The drones are wild and vicious. The boomers are even bigger this time around. Like living battering rams smashing through doorways onto the battlefield. The wretches scream so loud it disorients you before they rip you apart. And the Reavers, they crawl up buildings and rain fire from above. Basically, the whole Locust army, whether new or old, are more intense than ever before.
So what now, Marcus? We save everyone we can.
Gears of War has never been a horror game, but the world has always felt horrifying. And with E-Day, we lean into that even more. Our new gore system means damage feels meaty, responsive, and satisfying.
That was satisfying.
Muscle and cloth deforms in response to your attacks, and blood and bone damage adds to the intensity of combat. Gore is localized as well. Shoot a locust in the arm or leg, and you'll see the bullet take a chunk out of it. Or land a heavy shot on a limb, and our dismemberment system will rip it clean off in glorious detail.
The Gnasher is going to get you the most satisfying shots, covering you in blood, or pop heads from afar with the long shot. We've revamped our favorite weapons for E-Day. And of course, we also have some fun new ones for even more brutal ways to tear your enemies apart. The new Gut Puncher grenade launcher is a cog weapon that fires armor-piercing explosive rounds. Quick fire a round to let it explode, or hold the trigger to control when it detonates. That means you can place a well-timed explosion behind an enemy protected by cover, or with practice, master its long-range eco closing potential. The incinerator is our new shotgun. You can see the emulsion literally melt the skin off an enemy's body. Before, you'd probably get into a grapple if an enemy came charging at you. Now, you feel the power of getting to incinerate them when they get close. And of course, the Lancer.
Nice.
The creation of the Chainsaw Lancer is another origin story from lore that we wanted to show in E-Day. From the moment that Ty grabbed that chainsaw to rip through a locust at the superstore, to a prototype kit bash on the front lines of the invasion, all to deliver on that gratifying moment when you finally get to slice a grub in two.
Gears music has always been about tension, escalation, and release. When a fight kicks off, the music hits hard. It tightens as things get more dangerous. And when you've dropped the last enemy, you hear that familiar big ringing chord. For E-Day, we kept that structure, but made the sound harsher. Together with our composer, Adam Lustica,
Chicos, yo creo que lo vamos a dejar aquí ya, porque el resto es todo de diálogos. Han habido anuncios muy gordos, muy gordos en este. Nada más, llevamos por y media, yo creo que ya es momento de cortar. Y nos vemos en próximas transmisiones, ¿vale?
Like dragging a bone saw across a cello, creating dissonance that never fully resolves.